Okay, today we were going over the windmill, the side press, and the bench press. All three drills are kind of similar to each other, but they're different at the same time. I like to incorporate them every now and then, every few weeks, every few months or so, just to stay sharp on them. They're really good to improve your thoracic spine mobility, your shoulder stability, your core strength, and your flexibility in your hips and inner thighs as well, all rolled into one. So let's start with the windmill. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clean our kettlebell, put it in a rack position, and we're gonna press it. And when we press it, we're gonna keep our arm extended above our head. So let's get to that position. Now we're gonna press it. Okay, now when you press it, you wanna make sure your arm is aligned with your ear or slightly behind it. So I'm gonna turn sideways. See right there? And obviously you wanna keep your core tight the whole time. Now what we wanna do is keep this leg straight and push your hips that way as if you're pushing this leg against a wall. So you can actually go to a wall and push this leg against one to get into the proper position. And then with your other leg, you're gonna swivel your feet out about 45 degrees. So you want your feet to be pretty much parallel to each other. You can't really see my feet, I don't think, in the screen, but you want your feet to be parallel to each other in approximately 45 degrees, facing out like this. Now what you're gonna do is push your hips back that way, put your hand on the inside of your thigh, you can bend this knee slightly. Keep this leg straight the entire time. You're gonna look up at your kettlebell, lower yourself down as far as you can go, stand all the way back up, square your shoulders to the ground, and repeat. Lower yourself down, come all the way up, lower yourself down, come all the way up. So that right there is your windmill. Now, we're gonna do a side press. So it's very similar, except what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the kettlebell in a rack position. Then we're gonna move our hips the same exact way we just did the windmill. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna press the kettlebell as we lower ourselves down, and then we're gonna tuck it back in as we come back up. So basically, it's press, and then tuck back in, press, tuck back in. So for the sake of symmetry, I'm gonna go to my left side right now. I'm on uneven ground, by the way, so if you see me being a little wonky, please forgive me. Here we go. Okay, shift the hips. Now what we wanna do is keep our elbow kind of on the outside of our hip right here, okay? Now, when we go down, we're gonna press, and then tuck it back in on the way up. See that? Right back to the rack position. So press on the way down, tuck it in on the way up, press, tuck it in. Square your feet, park it. Okay, so that was the windmill, and that was the side press. Now we're gonna do the bench press. So we're gonna start in the rack position, similar to the side press. So what we're gonna do now is, again, we're gonna get our hip alignment. We're gonna shift this way, keep this leg nice and vertical. Make sure to get your elbow resting right on the outside of your hip right here, okay? Now we're gonna do that same motion we just did with the side press and lower ourselves down. So what I want you to think about here is pushing yourself away from the kettlebell as you come downward. So actually, if you can just keep the kettlebell right where it is in space, that's going to be even better. So benchmark where it is, lower yourself down, see that? And then straighten your arm. Now, we're gonna keep our arm extended as we stand up, and then we're gonna tuck it in. Now move our arm back, shift your hips that way, push yourself away from the kettlebell as you lower yourself down. Arm is straight, stand up, tuck back in, and then park it. So there you have it. Those are your 3 homework assignments. So you've got a windmill, a side press, and a bench press. Go get it. Let us know if you have any questions, and good luck.